It's personal story time.
All right.
Yeah, it sounded just like Mike Woodard.
That's because I don't have all the buttons under my control.
I know.
Because I signed a crappy 10-year contract and didn't read the fine print. So I brought the personal story time because I want to know from you guys, what is the weirdest way a body part has fallen asleep on you? And so
I have a qualifying question.
I qualify the question.
Does the body part have to belong to us?
Now I want to hear that story. So no, sir, it does not have to belong to us. I want to hear that. Because it happened to me tonight. I was sitting at the dinner table. I get up and somehow I'd pinned something, sat wrong, and one leg was gone numb, and like Frankenstein dragging it to the fridge to get some water. But the weirdest way, honestly, for me, was on a road trip where I sat down and I was like, oh, that didn't feel right. And my wife's like, what's wrong? I was like, I don't know, it's fine. Because it didn't hurt after that. And we drove for like 3 hours somewhere, and I go to get out of the car and fall out of the car because my legs don't work anymore. And that's no buenos.
Did you
pins
smell
and
toast?
needles?
Did I smell toast? No, I'm not Mike.
All right, fair enough.
They came back to work, whereas Mike never did. Come back to work. I mean, that's never mind.
Why you gotta be so sad?
Big Bird, man. Big Bird.
Big Bird brought everything down.
He did.
Mother plucker. All right. So I don't have anything. Like
I'm
just normal falling asleep.
Okay. So what's the weirdest thing you've had to do to? Most people just
walk it
sit
off.
there and walk it, but you can't really walk it off. It's like this weird little hobbling step.
So hobble it off.
So Joe has deep vein thrombosis like every other Tuesday, and he's used to having to drag his legs across the ground. Kurt's not been around for those nights. We
don't normally talk on Tuesday nights.
Right.
Used to. The second Tuesday of every week, but
of every week.
Yeah.
How many Tuesdays are in your week?
3.
Somebody accidentally said it that way today. They said it instead of like every day that ends in Y, or every Tuesday or something like that. Blah blah. They said the second Tuesday of every week. So I'm going to use that and see if people catch on, because that's funny. But yeah, I don't have the patience to hobble it off, Joe. If my leg falls asleep, my arm falls asleep, or my hands, because sometimes you'll sleep on your arm wrong and your hands fall asleep, I'll like punch my leg. I gotta go. I cannot spend 10 minutes waiting for this stupid foot to come back.
It takes 10 minutes for you.
He just
not literal, Joe. Have you met me?
Nope.
He just keeps stabbing himself in the leg with a knife until he feels something. Anything.
Look, I can't feel it.
I got so drunk. I got so drunk one night. I punched my leg as hard as I could. It didn't feel it, and realized, well, that was a really bad idea because it's still going to leave a mark.
You felt it the next day?
No, actually, it's fine.
Then how do you know you did it?
I don't black out.
I
don't black out at all. I'll tell that story in the after. We'll do that in the after show. I'll tell the story of how I drank a whole 750 milliliter bottle of cheap vodka. Not intentionally, but kind of intentionally.
How do you unintentionally drink?
Well, patrons, you'll find out, won't you? Patreon.com.
Going great.
Patreon.com/wise_n_nerdy. Any amount gets you into the Discord and gets you the RSS.
Mitt, after that story, our listeners are going to have to massage their ears to wake them back up.